about the good old days.
Presenting the award is Naomi Judd. Brent?
Wow, you guys look just like you do when I'm on TV. So you may think that the Judds are a duo, but we're actually a trio. When we moved here in the early 80s, while in Nashville school, I was working as a registered nurse in ICU. I see you. And I had a beautiful young girl come under my charge. She was actually a classmate of Winona's at Franklin High School. I was there all week, and I saw this wonderful family, and I was so impressed. Janelle, Brent's wife, I didn't know at the time, was telling him that she had seen me and my wacky daughter on a 5 a.m. morning show called The Ralph Emery Show. We were so corny, and I made lice soap. And then when she was discharged from the hospital, I was very patient. I waited to be professional. I took a little Kmart demo cassette of us singing at the kitchen table and dropped it by his studio. Next thing I know, he comes out to our funky little cabin out in the country. I remember we had a family of skunks living under the house, and I was so praying they wouldn't fire off while you were there. And I made my delicious, world famous soup, beans, and cornbread, and you acted like it was filet mignon, bless your heart. And we were wearing our best flea market dresses, but we played and sang, and somehow I felt so safe. You weren't like the other producers, wink, wink. And you actually brought another character named Don Potter out to our farm. And Billy was talking about creative genius. There was something going on in that little kitchen with the kerosene lamp that I just knew in my soul, my intuition, as a mother, as an artist, a songwriter, and everything was so perfect. And we would never have gotten songs, but you brought Harlan Howard, Don Slitt, some of the biggest hit writers, of course yourself, out to the farm. Then he got us a live audition at RCA Records. It had never happened before. We had no demo, no bio, no 8x10, 0 zip, and we got signed on the spot. The next thing I know, we were in the studio, and first thing I remember, you should get the Nobel Peace Prize, because when we were threatening to pull each other's hair out, you came between us. And then the music was happening so naturally and authentic, and we did the bent over double belly lap all the time. We came up with what we call lick o' day, so that whoever came up with the best Judd signature lick, usually Don Potter, they got a free meal at the Meat and Three. But it was some of the happiest days of my whole life, and we became a family. I remember the day that Brian, your son, took Ashley to the prom. I remember the day he got in trouble because he told his teacher the dog had eaten his homework, and she found out you didn't have a dog. We were there for all of each other's life moments, and we were family then, will always be family. And I'm known for being politically incorrect, so I'm going to go off record, pun intended. If there were more songwriters, engineers, and producers like this man, country music would be more authentic and real today.